Hi Crestview friends, it's Mrs. Spagnolo here. I'm going to give you guys a virtual tour of the art room. Uh, right here I'm standing at the front of the room, so there's the door that you walk in. And the front of the room here, I have my desk all the way to the one side. Behind my desk I always post the art room classroom rules, my good friend the Mona Lisa, and then some other friendly reminders. When you come back, you will have art jobs, and that's this poster right here. And I'll explain those to you when you get back. Right now I'm working on some videos, so you see my laptop and my document camera. I do like to use that sometimes because I like to post lessons on the smartboard, so that way you all can see them. Right here I have my free draw books. First graders, you're going to get to use these free draw books. Kindergarten, from time to time you will get to use them, but they're mostly for the upper grades. These free draw books have lots of how to draw books on them, and they're really good resources for when we have choice days. And I'll go over choice days here in a little bit. I always have markers or some supplies that you can use at the front of the room. There's my whiteboard. Over here are the elements of art. These are all the tools that we use to make art. Over here I have lots of handouts that you will be allowed to use. They teach you how to draw things or different lettering techniques. Right now at my sinks I'm working on peeling some crayons because I noticed that my friends do not like to use broken crayons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt these down and make big crayons, so that way nobody leaving out the broken crayons. We all like the nice new crayons, but everybody forgets about the broken crayons, but they still work. So I will melt those down for you and make them all nice and new again. Over here are my cabinets. This is where I post all of your artwork for what we're working on for that week. So when you come back, there will be artwork posted here. I use these clothespins here. I'll pin up the artwork so you will be able to see what we're working on for that week. Moving over here, next to my last sink here, I have a drying rack. This is called the drying rack. So when you're done with your work, you after we paint or do something with glue, something that needs to dry, you always bring it over to the drying rack and you slide it in like a pizza. Okay, you slide it in one of these shelves like a pizza. Okay, moving on. Over here I have my shelves of things that students are allowed to borrow. I have stencils, rulers, I have extra scissors, some colored pencils, whiteboards, textures. In here I have stamps. So there's lots of different things. I'll have paper in here. Lots of different things that you will be allowed to use when you come back. Going around the room, we're in the back of the room. This is where I keep all of my class projects. So each one of these has your class code on it. You will get a class code when you come back, and I slide your artwork and store it in there. Over here on these shelves I have scrap paper. We will use lots of scrap paper hopefully when we come back. And I'm still organizing this area, so don't look at this area because it's a little bit messy. But this area is very important because we have the Art Star basket. Let me explain Art Stars to you. We will be doing this virtually also. And an Art Star goes out, it's a little ticket. I haven't cut it out yet, but it's a little ticket. And Art Stars go out to friends who go above and beyond in the art room. So for example, maybe they worked really hard on their artwork and they took their time and did a great job. They would earn an Art Star. And I can pick more than one per class, but usually I like to stick to around one person. And once you earn that ticket, you fill out the ticket and then you put it into the basket. And then at the end of the quarter, I will pick one name from each grade, so I'll have 6 winners. And if your name gets picked, you get to pick a prize out of the Art Star basket. I have a paper mache box, this pom-pom, lots of art supplies, a Brunswick rally towel, That's pretty cool. Brunswick flag. Lots of coloring books, bubbles. So lots of fun things that you will be able to come to the art room and pick from. But again, you have to earn those art stars by listening, following directions, going above and beyond, and really giving it your all. Okay? So that brings us back to the front of the room, and I hope you liked your art room virtual tour. And I miss you, and I hope we get to get back together soon.